Hello guys, let's welcome back to the channel boys. Let's go man. Ayappa. Timiलाई kanchuma. नेटले धोका दिनु जस्तो मान्दा छु मैले हैन केटा किन भनेपछि नेट आजभोलि हल्का अलिकता ल्याङ 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 भइरहेको छ जसको आज हाम्रो डिभिजन पुश हुन्छ केटा हैन जसको पहिलो डिभिजन पुश अनि विनिङ स्ट्रिक पनि हुन्छ केटा सो लेट्स गो है त कति सम्म पुगिन्छ लेट्स मुभ इट तिमीलाई कान्छुमा तिम्रो तस्बिर हेरेर यो हावालाई सुधिहेरन कस्तो घुमेको मोबाइल फेरि 39% चार्ज चाहिँ केटा हो यार आज म्याट यो मैले यो केटा मैले यदि प्रोग्रेसन पोइन्टहरु यताउता चाहिन्छ भने चाहिँ मैले युट्युब कम्युनिटी पोस्टमा हाल्दिएको छु यु गाइस क्यान फलो फ्रम देयर है त तेरी नजरों में तेरे सपनों में नाराजी वेट लगेर म च्याट हेर्नको लागि मैले भाउँदै छु YouTube स्टुडियो Google and YouTube Studio. Everything is good and the gada. Everything is good or bad. Let's go, man. अय्या क्या ढाड दुखिरहेको यार रिसिभ फ्रम को वेब फलान भनेको सुई के छ खबर सब ठिक छ यार हाम्रो गणेश ब्रदर के छ तिम्रो खबर भन न अब आफू चाहिँ क्वालिफाई हुन सकेन केटा हैन यस्तै छ ओनमा हान्दियो 2500 पर्छ के गर्ने खै हेरौँ न पहिले एक दुई दिन कोर्सलाई रिभ्यू गर्दिम हामी किलर दाइहरुलाई रिभ्यू गर्दिम अनि त्यसपछि बेस्ट छ भने त गइहाल्ने हो फेरि ल्याम पारेर केटा म अर्को मोबाइल पनि लिएर आएँ ल जस्ट वेट गणेशबाट सर्ट ठाउँ स्ट्रिम सेयर गर्न है म आइए वेट boys, I am back. I am back, boys, I am back. Gotta hold. Rack. Who परेको opponent? म कडा ब्याक भइसक्यो ल यसलाई यहाँ खेलौँ क्रिस्टियानो यस्तो गरिदिउँ म त यो यहाँ खेल्छ खेल्न नि रनमती दिस विल बी द बेस्ट हैन फ्र्याङ्क बर्सी डिएमएफमा यो चलाइदिउँ लेट्स गो फर द इन्डिभिजुअल instruction अब हाम्रो एङ्करिङ टु दिस गाई and counter target to this guy and DMF like anchoring them. So let's make it out go. Kada हामी winning streak पनि हुन्छ kada हैन so winning streak को लागि पनि जाम है त
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant.
So everybody like this team, share this team, boys. Come on, yaar. Keda ho.
Is well and truly set.
We are live on YouTube, boys. Let's go. Wait la, my stream share हान्दैछु केटा just wait. जता कतै stream share हान्दैछु. सो तिमीहरुको पनि ग्रुप छ भने चाहिँ केटा सबजनाले आफ्नो त्यसमा नि स्ट्रिम शेयर गरिदिँदा हुन्छ ल let's go फोकस आम्बो नेट हेर के गर्नु यो माया साला नेट हो कि के हो बे फेक शट ओइ रन मति के हो नेट ल ए यस्तो म त कसरी खेल्नु डुबायो साथीले ल यो मासला नेट
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect shot.
सुनुमै धोका दियो त यार
Arsenal are already chasing
ल
the game. They didn't envisage
ओइ
that.
के भएको
Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
निकाल्छ टर्न इट and Mbappe we what a save यार
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
edit
And claimed it back swiftly. Krullit. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match.
फुक्क Mbappe
Pedri kicks it up from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through.
ओए अब मामपुली कस्तो ब्लक हान्दिएको ल
The most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through.
अबे रनमती
Oh, what has happened?
उही झन्डै मिसान्यो
And that's caused a worry or two. Alvarez certainly knows that
नेट कहिले हुने यार च्याउ लाग्ने जस्तो
he needs to pick himself up.
त्यो नेट छ हो रनमतीको बान जस्तो
Oh, can he get onto this?
एडिट छुट्दै
And reclaimed it in a trice. Vicious ball here.
बिचमा दे
Exactly onto that. That is that.
म कति बेला पास दिन्छु केटा यसले कति बेला पास दिँदैछ हौ एम्बापे एडिट
Goes on to risk taking at this stage. Just
रनमती माइनस आउँछ त
Alvarez, who does have an assist to his name.
लभली यता दे
Expect that from everyone there.
भाग्न ग्यारेट
Played through for him. Oh, what hits a shot!
द्याट्स द गोल लेट्स गो म्यान यो सबको प्रब्लम जस्तो लाग्यो सबको आइरहेको थिएछ किन होला बे यस्तो यार
Finish of the
इन्डियन युट्युबहरूको पनि देख्दै थियो म अघि यो त मात्रै गेमै यस्तै हो कि स्क्यामर गेम हो कि के हो सिस्टम यार
one sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you
Edit
want
window
the
hit
effect
glitch.
on the break, then the key element is
अब
always
डुबायो क्या
pace.
रनमती
That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
ओहो हो
has certainly made things interesting. Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
What a defend यार. एक shot.
The outcome should all come down to finishing.
यहाँ दे बीचमा दे. Lovely hit गर्दा. एम्बापे भाग. एम्बू यता दे. फेक शट. अर्को फेक शट. उठाइदे क्रिस्टियानोलाई. सन्मति. डुबायो साथीले. ओए बचा यार. हान्छ उही हान्यो कि भनेको थिएँ. ओहो गिलिज यो फुटबल गेमकै गिलिज होला जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई हो. सुई आजको लागि सर्ट भिडियो छ कि नै के छ भन त. सर्ट भिडियो छ भने चाहिँ अपलोड हान्छु ल.
Will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things. Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. And we are back on the way.
भाग्न एम्बापे. Lovely.
Lovely feet.
बे एम्बू.
The defense just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, this is a great chance.
त्यो गोल हो.
And again they hit the front. No space.
केटाउ शीतल भयो त रनमा हारिन्छ कि यार.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. I think the
अब हेर्न कहाँ दिँदैछु म बल त्यसले कहाँ दिइरहेको छु ल.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah.
Now how will things develop from here? We'll draw this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. And this is Bale. Pedri. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Hullet. He is through here. He's in a good position.
And this is Mbappe. हेलो भन्. अबे केही पनि पोस्ट गर्न मिल्दैन कि त्यो के भएको यार. के त्यो फ्रड हो के भनेर आछ कि. जस्तो अरूकै भित्र गएर मिल्दैन क्या. त्यो के भएको त्यो मिलाउनु परेन. त्यो के भएको खास. त्यो के भएर आयो क्या आउन चाहिँ खास. त्यो के भएर आयो भनेपछि त्यो जुन त्यो हाम्रो पसल त्यहाँ त्यही हो क्या. त्यो जब भ्याकेन्सीवाला थियो नि त्यो त्यहाँ मैले गएर इस्युमा हेरेँ. त्यो जब भ्याकेन्सीले गर्दा चाहिँ त्यो भएको हो क्या. के अनि त्यसले चाहिँ मलाई फ्रड भन्न हान्दिनँ. फ्रड हानि त्यहाँ हेर्न त्यहाँ भित्र गएर. देखान्न गरे. रुक ए
यो त फोटो पनि अपलोड भयो के.
फोटो अपलोड हुनु ठुलो कुरा भएन कि. त्यहाँ हुन्छ हुन चाहिँ त्यो मिलाएपछि गर्न मिल्छ. तर त्यो के भएर आयो भन्ने कुरा भयो क्या. त्यो किन त्यस्तो देखायो. त्यो आज होइन कि त्यो अस्तिबाट आएको.
मेरोमा देखाइरहेन. फोन ह्याक होला कि अरू भन्दा पनि. Your account has restrictions. This affects all your profile and pages. See why.
आयो देख्यो
तेरो यो पेजहरुले यो रोलपाल डाइमेन्सनको पेजले केही गरे छैन त्यो भनेको यो
पेजले नै के त्यो मेरो मेन त्यो मेरो आइडी भनेको
तेरो आइडीले त्यो तैले भन्ने जस्तो उसको लागि हो भनेर त्यो हैन त्यसले गर्दा भएन
अनि त्यहाँ त्यो भ्याकेन्सी एन्ड त्यहाँ फ्रड एन्ड स्क्याम अनि त्यहाँ सब छ हेर त त्यहाँ आउँछ त्यो जुन त्यो हामीले राखेको थियौँ नि हाम्रो पेजबाट त्यसलाई मैले सेयर गरेँ होइन
रातो किन हालेछ रातोले गर्दाखेरि उ हुन्छ
अब के थाहा त मलाई त्यो रातोले के हुन्छ त्यो हुन चाहिँ त्यही पेजले गर्दा त भएको र त्यो भएर
यस्तो रातो हाल्न मिल्दैन नि त हेर यो हटा तागर प्रोफाइलमा
त्यो कसै हटाउने हटाइदिन के थाहा मलाई
इमोजी हटा उता गएर त्यो पेजमा गएर इमोजी हटा त अरु कुनले गर्दा भए
कुन यो अल्ला मलाई मिल्दैन यस्तो राख्न ए यस्तो पनि हुन्छ र त्यो त मलाई थाहा थियो क्या त्यो 500 वाला त त्यो पनि सेयर गरेको छु मैले त्यो 500 वालाले त उहाँ तिनीहरूको पेजै उडीको उठ्न त त्यो फेरि त्यसले फरक पर्दो रहेछ क्या त्यो के अरे कन्ट्री र रिजनले फरक पर्दो रहेछ
त्यो पेज त फ्रड भनेर रिमुभ पनि भए रहेछ अगस्ट 11 मा
रिमुभ भए
त्यही हो यसलाई अहिले केही नगर यस्तो कुराहरू केही पनि उ नगर आफै उसले उ गरिदिन्छ यो आउँछ तँलाई कति दिनसम्म आउँछ किनभने भर्खर रिसेन्ट थियो तँलाई फ्रड कहिले बनाएर चाहिँ जुन अगस्ट र जुन भनेपछि त अब आफै हट्छ पछि छोड्दियो केही नचला यस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ केही पनि सेयर नगर
आफै अटोमेटिक जान्छ यो
पछि आफै हट्छ लाइक राम्रो कुराहरू मात्र सेयर गर यस्तो यो पोस्ट रिलेटेड कुराहरू केही पनि सेयर नगर अनि यस्तो इमोजीहरू पनि हाल्न मिल्दैन
अब म केही गर्दिनँ मेरो आइडीबाट के इस्यु आयो भन्छु यार साइको बाजु
अनि पासवर्ड चेन्ज गर
केसो पासवर्ड
फेसबुकको पासवर्ड पनि चेन्ज गर कहाँ लगइन गरेछस्
कोही लगइन छैन कहाँ छ लगइन
या हो अनि कस्तो चल्दैछ त बाबु घर हाल खबर
के
पसल
चल्दैछ म 7 किलो बढ्यो थाहा अझ धेरै बढ्थ्यो त्यो झन् त्यो मेलामा गएर केही न डाइट साइड भयो त्यति बेला अलमोस्ट 10 किलोसम्म पुग्थ्यो अनुहार हेरेर हुन्छ कस्तो कुरा गरेको हौ
भन्दै थियो मोटल तारिफ गराइदिने माइला दले त मोटा भन्थ्यो
त्यहाँ आथि नै त्यो भेटिस्
भेटे सुकुटी र भात चराम पार्छन् दिदी घर बफ सब भन्ने पनि ल्याल्छन् के गर्छौ खास बोइ काम नै भने
आजकल त चिकन खान्छु चिकन माग्छु टक्क भएर
बफ नल्याएर बोइ काम नै अरू भन्दा नि
म तिनीहरूलाई टच गरिदिन्छु म फालिहाल्छु नि तिनी कुरा त
अनि के भन्छ मेरो सिम बिग्रे है मेरो सिम बनाइदे है
त्यो के मैले त्यो देख्दै थिएँ के हो त्यो के भएको देखास्
मेरो एन्सरको सिम खोइ फिजिकली बिग्रे
अनि त्यो मलाई त्यो मेरो यसमा मेरो मोबाइलमा नि एड इसिम भनेर भएको थियो त्यो त एसिम हो त त्यो लास्टमा 515 वाला इसिम हो र
होइन
अनि मेरोमा किन देखाइरहेको थियो
के देखाइरहेको थियो
त्यो एड इसिम भनेर देखाइरहेको थियो क्या
515 लाई इसिम देखाएको भनेर आइरहेको थियो
के भएको को के इसिम
तिम्रो नम्बरको
के रे त्यही भने खै के गर्छ अहिले कोले भन्थ्यो म आफै खाइहाल्नु नि अहिले झन् चिसो हुन्छ है के सिस्टम हो खै मेरोमा नि सेकेन्डरी इसिम भन्दा आएको थियो म त आफ्नो इसिम हो कि के हो म साइको भइगयो त्यो के भएको छ खै फिजिकल सिम कसरी निकाल्नु अनि त्यो कहाँबाट त्यो त्यत्तिकै दिन्न बाबा आजभोलि अनि मम्मी जानुपर्छ हामी गएर थोरै हुन्छ त्यहाँ अहिले त कडा छ नि अनि त्यो के अरे ब्याङ्कमा पनि त्यो छ आजभोलि त त्यो त जुन तैँले आफ्नो नामबाट खोलिस् भने चाहिँ सिममा त त्यहाँ ब्याङ्कमा खुल्छ अबदेखि आइडी नत्र खुल्दैन थाहा भएपछि नै के सिम त्यो खै के भएको यार आजभोलि यस्तो इस्युहरू धेरै आइरहेको यार अब छ क्या मसँग त्यो लास्टमा 515 होला अनि कुन नम्बर त बुझेँ अबे साइगु कति मलाई के त्यो त एकैछिनमा कन्ट भइहाल्छ क्या एक दुई दिनमा त कन्टै गरिदिन्छु म
भन्छु 98 तेरो जस्तै छ नम्बर पनि
ए हो र
98 64 त्यो 98 60 छ नि
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has two. Arsenal, Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Gullit flings in across. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Shevchenko. And that's not going to reach. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Hello guys, let's come back. It's me, Infinity, with you guys. Let's go.
And on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
दले साहब नमस्कार।
Very happy with how it's gone so far.
किन हो त्यस्तो भन्ने यार दले साहब, त्यस्तो नभन्नु न यार। आउट भयो नि दले साहब, के नि तपाईँले सपोर्टै गर्नु न दले साहब। म त रनमध्ये वर्ल्ड फाइनलिस्टसँग आउट भयो यार।
Good. Super running, sharp movement, came up against her.
वर्ल्ड फाइनलिस्ट ब्रो।
So determined.
नेपालको थिए
अब वर्ल्ड फाइनलिस्ट भने विदेशको रनमध्ये उहाँ जर्जियाको हो क्या।
And it's
अर्को गोल भयो
अर्को कहाँ हुनु भएन, त्यो पनि त्यो झन् मभन्दा अगाडि आउट भयो। म क्वार्टर फाइनलसम्म पुगेँ, त्यो ग्रुप स्टेजमा आउट भयो।
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
कहाँ हो क्या दले साहब, तपाईँ कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ यस्तो?
Barcelona looking to play on the counter.
हँ
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed
त्यसलाई सोध्न हो कहिले डिआरएस हो भने सोध्न यार।
because they've got to be ready to
कहाँ त्यो मुला त्यति बेला डिआरएस त्यसको
counter-attack, and that seems to be
रनमध्ये। अबे मुला कस्तो राजा, मेरो पनि त्यति बेला इभेन्ट चलिरहेको थियो क्या राजा, बुझ्नु न यार तपाईँ पनि यार। अब के थाहा त मलाई, म त एकचोटि दिएपछि भैयान चलाएको सोचेँ कि मलाई भन्नु पऱ्यो त, म पनि त यार कहाँ म पुरो हो त यार। मेरो भुइया भन्यो रनमतीले माया छ, अनि मलाई के थाहा त्यो कहिले दिनसम्म इभेन्ट के हो भनेर भन्नु परेन मलाई, अनि नभनेर कस्तो थाहा हुन्छ।
Nice sequence of passes this. He's on it. Can he get away?
के अरे
Ronaldo chasing.
दलु साहब,
Right, Shevchenko.
दलु साहब, दलु साहब कहिले हो सोध्नु यार।
really well and stopped it.
That's a great pick out.
नै कस्तो त्यही अनुसारले ट्याक्क आफू पनि प्रिपेयर भएर बस्नु पऱ्यो क्या। अब यस्तो पहिला नथाहा पाएर भयो कि अब थाहा पाउनु परेन। हँ
Some pressure there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a lovely feat. Just a little bit too slow.
माहौल कस्तो छ त क्या, गरम छ।
Saw that coming.
जिम सिम जान्छ कि क्या राजा तपाईँ यार, जिम नजाने बस्ने के छ र है?
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
किन हो क्या यस्तो, जिम सिम जानु पर्यो त राजा यार। जिम सिम जानुहोस् है राजा, बडी सडी बनाउनुहोस्, फेरि तपाईँको बङ्गलादेशी गर्लफ्रेन्डले पत्ता नि तपाईँलाई।
The best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really.
के अरे
He knows he could have got his team in real trouble.
Bellingham.
पाहाडमा जाओस्, त्यस्ता त कहिले लिन्छु भन्दैनस्।
This is Ronaldo.
ए रन त मायासल त होस् कि बोका त रनमध्ये।
Should have been made to pay.
त बोका भए म को हुँ भन् भाइ भन। किन हो के तुलसी आएर भेटघाट छैन नि, के हो यस्तो? रनमध्ये राति बोलाउँछौ तिमी, टोपाहरू पनि काम छैन नि तिमीहरूको त।
It's Rui Costa.
रनमध्येहरू अब त म बबै भने कहाँ हिको कहाँको बबै भनिस् बेटा, त बबै छु भने बबै रिजल्ट हि त अलग हो। जाँतो रहेछ, म त मायासल बढ्दै आएको बबै रहेछ भन्ने सोचिरहेको थिएँ। के थाहा त मलाई मायासल नाटक नगर के नचाटे तैँले मलाई, फेरि नाटक नगर न। त्यो रनमतीलाई सोधेँ कहिले हो माया, त्यही अनुसारले म प्रिपेयर हुन्छु। अनि अब फेरि हो क्या, म त्यो अस्ति चाहिँ इभेन्ट ठ्याक्कै इभेन्ट चलिरहेको थियो कि, त्योभन्दा पनि त्यसलाई त्यो सोध, यो पब्जीको त्यो गर्दा चाहिँ केही हुन्छ कि हुन्न यति सोध होइन, यदि केही हुन्छ भने चाहिँ नगरौँ। त्यसलाई सोध्नु एकचोटि, हुन्छ भने चाहिँ नगरौँ। अब कति छ त, 1200 चाहिएको चाहिँ भइहाल्छ नि त्यत्तिकै। केमा त्यो मैले हटाइदिएको थिएँ रनमध्ये, गर्दा गर्दै कहाँ केही गर्दैकै थिएन, मलाई झ्याउ लाग्ने जस्तो। कति 15 मिनट मात्र भएको थियो हो। अब 15 मिनट मात्र स्ट्रिम गरेको थियो, अनि त्यसपछि हटाए, अनि त्यो इन्डै गरेको थिएन, मैले पछि गरेको इन्ड।
15 मिनेट मात्र कोही थियो, 3टा गेम 4टा गेम हुन्छ नि त।
अनि त्यो कहाँ गरेको थियो, त्यसले गरेको थिएन।
के गरेर त्यति छाडेर
त्यत्तिकै इन्डिया नगरेर छोडेँ म त। स्ट्रिम किन भइरहेन, म चाहिँ साइको बाजु होइन। अनि त्यत्तिकै छोडिदिएर जाने, पछि मैले आफै इन्ड गरेको।
पनि केही नछ अरू पनि केही नछ
सब त्यो दिन मैले सब दिएँ अनुमति सोध्न अब त्यसलाई
अनि तेरो ऊ पनि के अरे तेरोको मड आएर फेरि के झोलो के यस्तो के भइरहेछ लेखिदिएको छ मेरो
तिनीहरूलाई थाहा थिएन नि त कसैलाई
फोन फेरि
त्यो एउटा भाइ हो हुन त एउटा मेरो भाइ हो त्यो चाहिँ अनि त्यो रमले स्ट्रिम गर्ने भन्यो अनि अब भाइ आनी अनि कहाँ स्ट्रिम त्यो त्यत्तिकै होल्डमा बसिरहेको 15 मिनट कति मिनट भएको थियो हो त्यति बेला
अनि त्यसले कहाँ गर्ने त स्ट्रिम
त्यसैले गर्दा चाहिँ त्यो अनमोल भन्ने को हो
त्यो अर्कोले गर्ने नि त
त्यो को हो त्यो के थाहा मलाई को हो भनेर अनमोल फ्रम
अनि के गरम गरम भरला छाड्दियो
अनमोल फ्रम भ्युज के मैले ल्याउनु त रनमेटिक मेरोमा त आउनु पर्यो गरे भ्युज अनमोल फ्रम A2 के हो कि के भने जस्तै के थियो
कास्टहरू लाग्यो
अब त्यसले गर्दा थियो कास्टर होइन अब को हो त्यो स्टिम च्याम्पबाट गर्दा थियो लाइभ चाहिँ कसले गर्दा थाहा छैन मलाई अनमोल फ्रम A2 के भन्नेले चाहिँ गर्दा थियो त्यसको ओभरले देखिरहेको थिएँ मैले न म जान्न अनि हामी बाइक लिन कल जाने हो के त्यस्तो माहौल मिलाउने भन्ने हुन्न है त्यस्तो भन्ने हुन्न राजा होइन तपाईँले स्क्याम नहान्नुहोस् मलाई कहिले हो त के माहौल कहिले अर्को वर्ष हुने हो राजा के यही वर्ष हुन्छ
माहौल त्यही वर्ष हुन्छ नि दियो देउता भित्रमा हुन्छ
छिटो गर्नु पर्यो त छिटो तत्काल भइसक्यो क्या यहाँ जान नपाएर
असिम कहाँ काठमाडौँ गयो भन्छ
जो जहाँसुकै गए पनि हामी जाऊँ न हो अनुमति
मामालाई बोलाउनु मामालाई खोज्ने
मामा आइसक्यो हौ मामा कहाँ विदेश जान चाहिँ क्या अनुमति होइन मामाको दबदबा छ क्या पुरै त्यो गर्नु पनि हुन्छ त दबदबा के छ त के दबदबा नाटो नहुनु कि राजा फेरि तपाईँ यस्तै गर्नुहुन्छ त मलाई भेजा लाग्छ हो किन त के दबदबा छ नि फेरि तपाईँको पनि राजा दबदब भन्ने बोकापन्ती हुने अनि कहाँबाट हुन्छ हौ तपाईँको दबदबा मैले देखिरहेको छु के राजा नाटो नगरे म त यतै जान्न र अनुमति नाइ म त बोल्दिनँ नाइ खाना खान आउँछु जिम कहिले बार जान लाग्नु भएको तपाईँ कति दिनसम्म हो भन्ने कुरा मात्र भर फर्क्यो अब राजा असिम किन चल्दैछ नि त के फेरि उता गइके तिनी पनि होइन कहिले हो त्यो कहिले 18 गते भन्छ कहिले के भन्छ अनुमति के हुँदैछ म मेसेज हाने रहेछ म बेलुका बाहिर हुन्छु भनेर भनेको छ अन्त अहिले बनाएर पठाउनु भइहाल्यो त तपाईँ पनि दबदबा दिनु तपाईँको दबदबा नि अति छ नि राजा जिम जानु पर्यो बडी सडी बनाउनु पर्यो क्या राजा या छिटो यार भात नखाए के अनुमति फराइराइस हान्दैनस् फराइराइस कति बेला
the teams heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
फाइदा चाहिँ तपाईँको हजुर कति बेला हो राजा
If you have just joined us,
दिउँसो
मलाई 4 लाख आफ्नो गेम सक्दा आफ्नो काम गर्ला
इक्जाम छ गरे के को इक्जाम हुनु हो अनुमति मेरो
के आफ्नो काम गर्ला त मलाई चाहता त लगायो
हे त फेरि राजाले के चार्ज लान्छ भने होला के अनुमतिले फेरि हुन्न 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 त्यस्तो पनि हुन्छ अनुमति
Might come loose. Here's Martinelli.
चार्जै त फेरि मजा हुन्छ क्या
He's had it taken off him. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Probing pass. Deep through. Oh, good take in a good area.
and that's the goal bro
It's in.
ओके ओके अनि ब्रदर वेलकम टु स्ट्रिम हैन त्यो पठाइहाल त
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought
सरर उडेर आकाशै गुडेर ओ रमत हान्नु नदे यसलाई कहाँ हान्न पाउलास् भाइ आम्बा यो के हो कि के स्ट्रिम चलायो हो क्या यस्तो त अनुमति भाग मिसी दे के
the contrast of moods are
ओए
now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Shevchenko.
मेसी 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 अफसाइड त छैन नि
Now it's
ग्यारे मेसी
in by
एन्ड द्याट्स द ग्यारे थु स्ट्रिम चलायो हो क्या यस्तो त अनुमति
They are pulling clear here.
आमामा आज त डेट छ त च्यानल के भएको
And the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it
यही लाइभको लागि यही लाइभको लागि हो खास
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought
ना 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 वाट इज डिफेन्स यार
Last-ditch
प्ले राइट फ्ल्याङ्क हो हस् लेट्स गो हम के ल्याएको हो क्या अनुमति
This looks promising.
And that's the offside. Let's go, man. If you already like this stream, share this stream, and subscribe this stream, boys.
Madrid making another change here.
डुबायो साथीले बचाए बचाए बचाए
75 minutes played.
मालथिनी
well stopped.
Oh, that's delightful.
यसलाई फेरि यो क्रस भन्दा कता हान्नै नआउने हो क्या यो ओपोनेन्टले कताबाट उताबाट यता मात्र लगिरहेको
Shouting for a corner, but the ref
एभरिबडी लाइक दिस स्ट्रिम चल्न लागेको होइन भने हाम्रो भर्खरको भिडियो पनि छ एउटा एभरिबडी वाच इट होइन हाम्रो कति बेला दिने हो अनुमतिले
Arsenal are closing in on a comfortable win. Look at the space here.
And that's the goal, bro.
Really well taken goal. Lacking for neither time nor space. It
यसले
could
सिवर यही साइड
scarcely
लाग्छ
have
क्या
been more
डबल टच
straightforward.
बुम
And the first thing he's going to do
पुरै साइड हान
is thank his teammates for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
come on bro come on
Are at the peak of their powers.
Tony pick shot again
Unapologetically persistent.
again
And it had to be.
again
Belling conjures time and space where few
राजा 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 बचाउनुस् बाजा डुबायो अनुमतिले Ooh, that's a goal, bro.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual.
But it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Here अनुमति के गर्यो and that's the game in dead. Let's go.
So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal pretty much in
नेट
utopia.
यस्तो जग्गा त्यही पनि
Imposing
आइरहेको छु होइन
themselves in the
स्ट्रिम
manner they wanted.
के छैन नेट सेट भन्ने कुरा यस्तै हो होइन केटा हो ना 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 तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए आना न पाए मैनू सपनों दिखाए तेरी मेरी यादों में आमामा दुईटा छवि दियो अया के भयो कनेक्सनै भएन त तिमी के छ झप्पै माया झप्पै माया झप्पै माया झप्पै माया लैहालौँ भने नि यस्तै पारा छ Ever like the stream, share the stream and subscribe the stream केटा है इस हेमा 121 यसरे हे मा कसम झप्पै मायालाई हाल्यौँ भने नि माया छैन नि जोड बेलिङ्गम जुद्ध बेलिङ्गम जुद्ध बेलिङ्गम जोड बेलिङ्गम बेलिङ्गम जोड बेलिङ्गम जोड बेलिङ्गम तेरी नजरों में है तेरे सपनों में है नाराज़ी तुम पास हो ए आम्मा हो
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a chance for the central characters now to perform. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here? Can he finish? And it's come back out to him.
लभली यार केटा
Arsenal!
किपरलाई हामीले सिधै मोइतिर आगे बल पनि ठिक छ त
Extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
मेरो स्टले हान्न नखोज्ने यार
That couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Shevchenko. Tony.
के गरेको मैले
And the move is poised. It is a fantastic goal. And it's come back out to him.
के गरेको मैले
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Can he f Nice interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
यही हो क्या केटा नेट राम्रो गतिलो भएन भने चाहिँ त सर्ट टर्न ब्याक हान्छ अहिले
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
हेरे
dogged defense
मिस्टी
on
ब्याक
the other.
असले यहीँबाट कल हानिदिउँ ल जा छिर
That has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Maldini. Arsenal finding their passes. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Kvaratskhelia. Vieira goes sliding in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kvaratskhelia. Looking to play.
ओ नो
Kvaratskhelia!
छ्या
He's got a goal!
कस्तो टर्न हानिदिएको क्या
Are back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal
ओया बा
standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
अब फेरि कहाँ पसा जान्छ क्या त अनुमति
Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bullets can be a real threat inside the box. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Now this could be a chance. This is Messi.
भोलि हानिस् अनुमति
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Well, perfectly measured that. And that
Well
was
done,
the
Mati.
first goal he dealt with. Yeah.
हा 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 हा
Of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full
लाइक
or
दिस
half
टिम
empty.
सेयर दिस टिम बोयज या जम्मा 5 लाइक छ अहिलेसम्म छे
And it's level pegging at half time.
आमा 4 लाइक
So all square at half time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. It's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries a shot.
लभली सेम्पापी
Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Arsenal looking to pass their way through, and it's lofted through here. Cleared away. Got a Tony.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's a sharp little ball here. Well read. All the danger is averted. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi!
ओ भाइ हान्दिन
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
क्यों बाहर मारा भूतिने के तू तू भूतिने के क्यों बाहर मारा रे आ
And dropping back
दे
anyway.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Shoots! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is quite messy.
And that's the goal. It's Messi, boys. It's Messi, Messi, Messi.
Heave once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here.
It's my
He
bad,
has to
man.
see this one out.
Van Nistelrooy. Now who's going to be first to this?
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for.
Petrocha, easy.
Oh no,
Easy.
this does not look good. Big chance. Alex!
किपरलाई झुकाइदिने के मैले त
And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yeah.
And that's the game indeed.
What a satisfying.
If you really like this stream and share this stream and boys, come on yaar.
Determination and
यसपछि विनिङ स्ट्रिक पनि राख्नुपर्छ होला केटा साइडमा तेरे तेरे 126 गेमिङ गरे हौ भन्मध्ये नाम पनि ना 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 जर्ज बेस्ट अन फर्म लिस अलेसान्ड्रो त्यसको नाम के हो यार मैले बिर्सेँ मैले त यार Del Pero जोडे अल्पा यस्तो गर्दिनँ यसलाई यहाँ के गराएँ मैले फ्लिक लाम पनि फर्मै छ छन चाहिँ लेट्सको अहिले यति गरौँ एङ्करिङ टु दिस गाई दिउँ होइन अनि काउन्टर टार्गेट हाम्रो सेप्चेङ्कोलाई दिउँ एन्ड एङ्करिङ टु हाम्रो रोडरीलाई दिस विल बी द बेस्ट होइन केटा जोडे अल्प अगाडि जान्छ यार बिर्सेको मैले केटा हो एङ्करिङ चाहिँदैन एङ्करिङ डिफेन्सिभ टु आवर दिस गाई चेक डिएम रे ओके छ त
well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
लभली यार
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd
Okay,
doesn't
thank
do
you, Aaron.
ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
जस्ट वेट केटा म थम्नेल चाहिँ हामी उयो राउन्डमा कहाँ गेम स्टार्ट भइसक्यो त
Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a
Hit
player
it.
with barely matched potential and indeed a
स्योर मलाई ऐ
and the inevitable comparisons that go along with that.
जस्ट एउटा एउटा म यहाँ थम्बनेल चाहिँ हान्दैछु
Well, from what I've seen of him so far,
Stay tuned,
very
boys,
much
stay
so.
tuned.
There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway. Just
आहाहा ओ रनले कस्तो छिर्दिएको बल
this contest, winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, Red, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. Jordi Alba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
थम्बनेल चेन्ज भयो नि केटा चेक गर्दा त केटा एकछिन थम्बनेल चेन्ज भयो कि नि
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
के भएको ल
Pass, but can he get there? Sweating.
यतितिर अगाडि प्लेयरहरू कोही छैन रनमाथि यहाँ दे बिचमा औ बबाल एक्सान्ड्रो
He clipped into space. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to
Yes,
wait for some
कस्तो ल
attacking purpose.
डबल टच बुम यहाँ बिचमा दे भाग
And this is Del Piero.
उहुहुहुहु।
Deals with that comfortably.
कोही छ ल एक अनुमति कहाँ दिएको मासलाई प्लेयरै नभएको ठाउँमा
Can he get on the end of this?
लभली यार यहाँ दे
Can he get onto this? Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri, a player so
अनुमति
decorated with praise and glory. Jordi Alba. And here's Shevchenko.
आमामामामा त्यो भेटाउँदै भेटाउनु हो त्यस्तो बल पनि रनमाथि
Zico. And Shevchenko. Pull it.
यो रनमाथि
Yamal. Zico. Nicely weighted ball.
ल रनमाथि कसलाई दिएको यहाँ पास
It's run loose here.
डुबायो
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zico.
ओए बबाल यार
Barcelona.
वाट अ डिफेन्डिङ
And the referee concurs. It's possible.
चल्यो चल्यो रे के चल्नु यार त यार
Zico goes short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way. There's
प्लिज
the
रेड
off.
दाइ रेड हाल्न मेरो यहाँ पहिला एकचोटि हेर्नु त भ्युवर्स हेर्नु न भ्युवर्स एकचोटि
Yet to be breached.
म धेरै आएको बेलामा हानिदिन्छु त्यहाँ अस्ति पनि गरेको थियो जस्तो लाग्छ त अस्ति आएको थिएन र गरेको थिएँ नि मैले ल 18 जना हेर्दै थियो
Reflections on the first
अनि
half.
केटा हो उता पनि त्यो गरौँ भनेर मैले भनिदिएको थिएँ सबजनालाई
Good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
किलो दाइलाई भन्नु के त रेड हान्नु त
Only in goals.
ए मेरो भ्युवर्स हेर्नु नि एकचोटि पहिला कच्छ
And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through.
कस्तो त्यो भएको बाउन्स भएको रनमा त स्योर गोल जान्थ्यो यार
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
यो रनमा ओपनरहरूलाई कस्तो फाइदा दिन्छ यार रनमा ओइ झन्डै गएन रनमा
Hit the post.
सुई गएको ठोक्यो ठोक्यो अरे बिच्छु थापा यार तिमी जस्तो त्यो होइन नि त यार म त्यो हो क्या नेटले यो दिमाग तताइरहेको छ हौ मेरो तयारी कहिले बन्ने यार नेटमा असला फेरि मेरो मात्र रहन्छ हौ सबजनाको यस्तै भएको रहेछ फेरि के भएर भएको खै यस्तो फेरि
Very few chances to talk of, Jim.
अब यता हेर मेरो यहाँ प्लेयरहरू त यहाँ स्विचै हुँदैन
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've
Help
seen
it.
so far.
Got it.
Neither side has produced that
So-
many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Jamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
ल
Not Piero. And it's Rodri. Oh,
Best.
to this. Best. Best.
ओ छिराइदिएपछि कस्तो राम्रो हुन्थ्यो यार
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
कस्तो छिराइदिनु पर्छ नि यार
They've got a healthy number
एउटा
of
सब्सिडी हानौँ ल
very
वेट है
tall targets to pick out from this corner.
मेस्सीलाई ल्याउँ यो ठाउँमा होइन एम्बाप्पेलाई यो ठाउँमा ल्याउँ क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डोलाई यो ठाउँमा ल्याउँ होइन अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो युजन इन्स्ट्रक्सन को कोलाई दिउँ भनेपछि एङ्करिङ ठिक छ न त्यतिलाई यस्तो दिउँ एङ्करिङ दिउँ होइन गएर हो अनि काउन्टर अट्याक यसलाई दिउँ होइन अनि त्यसपछि इन्डिभिजुअललाई यहाँ जाने अनि यसमा गएर भर्जिल भ्यान डाइक बिचमा क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो अनि यसमा चाहिँ डिएमएफ हुलिट 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 इज हियर म्यान लेट्स गो एभ्रीबडी लाइक दिस स्ट्रिम एभ्रीबडी लाइक दिस स्ट्रिम यार गाइज यार अलिक किलो दाइ लाइभ आउँछ दाइ म भनिदिन्छु अलिक उता है कस्तो होला त के प्लिज एडिट प्लिज 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 भ्यान्टाक लेट्स गो रनमती यो पो त के केटा हो ट्याक्टिक्स भनेको
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted.
म त हेरेको पो भयो त रनमती
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down
It
by
also.
not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal.
रेड नदिए प्लिज
You can't deny that it's a
कि रेड हो
blow, but this game
होइन
is
नि
far
रेड
from
उयो त्यो त
unsalvageable.
खुट्टी समात्यो त
Oh,
यस
that's a
यस
booking.
यस
Always
थ्याङ्क्स
looked
थ्याङ्क्स
in.
थ्याङ्क्स थ्याङ्क्स भ्युवर्स भएन भने चाहिँ केटा होइन यस्तो गिदी हुन्छ नि स्ट्रिम गर्न कुरै छाडिदियो क्या केटा मेरोमा 5 जनाले हेर्दैछ तर के गर्ने म्याचै चाहिँ गर्दैन केटाहरू उयो अब त्यसले त नान मलाई यार
And it's Ferdinand. And if you have just joined us, still just one.
मैले मेसीले ट्याकल हानिदिँदै थिएँ नि
The score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
आम्बो
Fabulous.
म्याचले मैले धेरै नाटो गरेँ जस्तो लागेन होइन
Speed is slippery. Defense though able to hold on this time. Looking for a runner.
हेरे 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 हेरे
I think we're just about done here. Ferdinand makes the interception. This might spell danger. He's had a shot.
द्याट्स द गोल
Taken with style.
कडा हो चार हल्का इन्ट्रेस्टिङ गरौँ न यार
Game over surely. No space, no problem. You just
अस्ति त त्यो इभेन्ट भएको भएर पनि आएर रहेछ क्या केटाहरू यहाँ
Finish. It looked like
अस्ति त 18-20 जनाले हेर्दै थियो त हो राउन्डमा थियो एकचोटि झन् 32 हो कति पुगेको थियो त्यस्तो भएपछि पो मजा हुन्छ त केटा हो
are walking off satisfied with their day's work. The result.
विनिङ स्ट्रिक कति पुग्यो बे मेरो वेट ल एक दुई तिन चार एक दुई तिन चार वेट ल बेटा विनिङ स्ट्रिक पनि हालेर हामी हल्का इन्ट्रेस्टिङ हुन्छ क्या बुझिनौ बुझिनौ त केटा हो बुझिनौ टेक्स्ट होइन विन विनिङ स्ट्रिक फो सेप कहाँ हेरौँ मैले हिमा त अभि अनि त्यसपछि लेफ्ट राइटमा गरौँ राइटमा केटा होइन डाउन सेन्टर अफ हो यहाँ सही हुन्छ केटा अफमा होइन हल्का अब सानो हुँदैन भनेको फन्ट साइज भनेको यो सानो हुने हो लभली 20 बनाऊँ होइन हल्का चाहिँ यता ल्याउँ होइन अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो विनिङ स्ट्रिक भयो अब अनि फन्ट कलर के हो फन्ट कलर भनेको चाहिँ ग्रिन राखौँ न ग्रिन अनि स्ट्रोक भिजिबल अर्डर फन्ट भनेको हाम्रो इटालिक र बोल्ड गरिदिउँ अनि देखेन त क्रेजी हल्का अलि भित्र ल्याउनु पर्छ यार कस्तो देख्यो केटा लेट्स चेक है त पहिला मलाई त पिसा पो लाग्यो त यार केटा Let's go to watch the game first. Cho अहिले खान्छु भयो मैले चिन्न जर्ज बेस्ट होइन केटा जर्ज बेस्टलाई यहाँ भन्दा यसमा यहाँ खेलाइदिउँ यसलाई यहाँ खेलाइदिउँ होइन अनि त्यसपछि फ्रान्क बरेसी अनि त्यसपछि फ्लिक होइन फ्लिकलाई जोडियोलाई यहाँ खेलाऊँ होइन अनि मिडफिल्डरमा हाम्रो जुट बेलिङम अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो एङ्करिङ केलाई दिउँ एङ्करिङ पुरै डिफेन्सिभलाई दिउँ होइन अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो काउन्टर टार्गेटको गर्ने अब डेलपेरलाई दिउँ न मिसिलिल बाहिरबाट त्यो आनौँ होइन कल आनौँ ल लेट्सको बोइज है कि सेन्टरमा राख्नुपर्छ केटा होइन बेस्ट हुन्छ यार केटा होस् है यो यार सेन्टरमा राखौँलाई सेन्टरमा राखिन्छ बवाल हुन्छ केटा हो यसमा जाने होइन कति थियो क्या यो अब फेरि बिक्री गर अनुमति यहाँ क्या यहाँ अप लभली हुन्छ अब चाहिँ बवाल हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्यो गेम चाहिँ नकटेछ है
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is. And with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
See, भेटाउँछ जस्ट बेस हेरेर अन्त कहाँबाट भेटाउला कि त्यसले पेनाल्टी छैन
Shevchenko, and here's Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running Big sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent clearance. He's done very well to take that back. Now it's Messi. Best. Neither of these. And Messi!
मैले त दिनुपर्ने है केटा
One of his specials.
फ्यान्टाकेटिक इजी हो उयो रन मत ल एम्बापेसँग विन नगरिदिँदा हो त्यसले हेडिङ
We expected better, and so did he. Played into space.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Michel Platini. He has a look out. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking to play it in, and the flag has stayed down. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
कहाँ दिन्छ के
Yeah.
विन गर्ला भने त आश पनि थिएन छन चाहिँ
But it's fizzled out into nothing. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Makalele plays it in low. There's the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that was never going to make it. Best. And here's Messi. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's good running with the ball. And here's Shevchenko. Lovely feet. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Messi. Played with finesse. Thinks about the shot.
ओया बा मेसी
Claims it. Safe hands. Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude. If they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage.
केटा
and
हो
it's time for them to use it.
डेन्जर गर्छ ठुङ्के लेट्स गो 1v1 हान्ने हो गेम सकेपछि कोडिदिउँ होला होइन अहिले नान्ने यार अहिले चाहिँ म डिभिजन पुसमा छु कि होइन त्यही भएर अहिले चाहिँ नानु मलाई ल अब सब राइट फुटेड लेफ्ट फुटेडको छु अहिले दिनमा राइट फुटेड अलिक बवाल जान्छ कि होइन प्लिज अघि जस्तै सेम ओए गएन रनमती
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's from Mario.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shots!
म्याच गन ब्रेक भएको म्याच
So that's it.
कस्तो गएन त्यो रनमती त्यहाँ
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. The outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what
कसरी गएन कि त्यो बल अघिको कस्तो ब्रेक भइदियो यार म्याच केही चाहिँ केटा आज 2000 पुग्नै पर्छ होला हामी चाहिँ केही चेन्ज नगरौँ राम्रो हान्दिउँ म्याच टाइम उसमा हुन्छ तेरी नजरों में है तेरे सपनों में है नाराजी दाइको वाचिङ आइरहेको बे मस्तो भयो 10 वाचिङ पुगिरहेको रहेछ 49 जान्छ यहाँ 49 जान्छ एउटा अनि अर्को चाहिँ के अरे गुलेट जान्छ खतम टाटा बाई बाई यति भएपछि भयो यो लामो सब्सक्राइब हाने पनि किन देखायो एभरि सबजनालाई हानौँ ल गएर को पर्छ अब ऱ्याङ्क पुस हानिदिइहालौँ अब त अब ऱ्याङ्क पुस दिनदिनै टक्क
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly
रेडमी दाइ मेरो भन्दा त वाचिङ तपाईँको धेरै छ 7 जना मात्र छ मेरो त भाइजान
match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
यता हेर्ने र उता हेर्ने सेम होला तिम्रो र मेरो भाइ
so we're up and running.
तर आज मेरो कस्तो यो नेटले लास्टै ल्याङ गरिरहेछ कि
Flexible, just
वार्निङ
describe
आइरहेछ
the genius
भर्खरै पनि
that
वार्निङ
is
आइरहेछ
Rupert, a player whose impact on the game remains so
अति यार
relevant
अति
today. Yeah.
के भन्ने नेट
Say he was the very first.
हिजोसम्म कस्तो दामी चलिरहेको थियो यार 4 दिन यस्तो बवाल चल्थ्यो
All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
मेरो 1 जना अहिले त थियो नि तिम्रो मात्र धेरै जना
Tricky feat. That's the end of that. It all started with
हाम्रो इन्फिनिटी भाइलाई पनि सपोर्ट गरिदिउँ है को छौँ हामी यहाँ भाइ तिम्रो त्यसको लिङ्क हाल न लिङ्क हाल त आइडीको रनमती
pass ahead of him. Schmeichel gets his hands
हाम्रो
on it.
नेपो फ्यामिलीले सबलाई सपोर्ट गर्नु पर्यो होइन
The makings of
टक्क
something quite promising, but it's fizzled out.
नाइस गुलर
खुसी भेटा
सिपचेन्को यस ड्याम यो फर्मेसन खेल्न सिक्नै पर्ने हो यार मलाई
उई कस्तो छ भनेको
यो फर्मेसन ल्याएर सबले सिकिदिरा यार अझ यो मेन त अझ यो के भन्छ यो पेलेले लास्टै पेल्योमा अस्ति लाइभमा के मलाई पेले मन पर्दैन भनेको थियो लामो सबले त्यो लाइभ हेर्छ कि क्या हो सबले पेले ल्याएर मात्र पेल्छ यार गुड नाइट ब्रो गुड नाइट एकैछिन हेरिदेऊ 1 घन्टा भए पनि हेरिदेऊ मेरो वाच टाइम बढ्छ ब्रो
अब त्यहाँ ढल्नु नि रनमती
And here's the chance to counter.
नाइस पास शिवा प्लिज यस
ओ रनमती झन्डै
That's another chance.
मोड हुन पर्छ पठाउन त हो र लौ तिमीलाई मैले मोड बनाइहालेँ नि यार मेरो भाइ
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
1 घन्टा
Really needed to concentrate on
1
protecting the
घन्टासम्म
ball.
हेरेर बस्दैन नत्र 4 घन्टा बस्देऊ 4 घन्टा बस्यो भने झन् दामी हुन्छ तिमीले मलाई सपोर्ट नगरेर कसले सपोर्ट गर्ने बेबी
Arsenal looking to pass their way through, looking to play him in.
ओ रनमती
Fine interception. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's
मोड दिएको छु भाइ तिमीलाई हेर त यो आइडीमा टोरेन्स
यो
गेम
रनमती मासलाई कहाँ दिएको छु मैले बल दिन्छ कहाँ खाथे
deal.
ओए 49 नभेटाको मा
डुबाइहाल्यो
ए
नि
परे
रनमतीको पानी
कस्तो ए पर्यो र
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
मेरोमा कतिजना हेर्दैछ 5 जना हेर्दैछ
49 नभेटाको मा
भर्खर 5 जना हेर्दै थियो अहिले त काम मरिगएको छन् सबजना 5 जना नि गायब
Bellingham! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nicely shaped.
भेटा
And played right into his path. Bellingham. Who played for Rijkaard. Played into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bullet. Pedri. And this is Messi. Hullet could try cutting inside here. In by Hullet. And it's claimed by the keeper. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams
तुम
still
पास
stand with
आए यूं मुस्कुराए
the second half gets underway.
यस 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 सपोर्ट गरिदिउँ है यो टोरेन्स गेमिङले भर्खरै पठाएको लिङ्कमा सबैले फलो गरिदिउँ सब्सक्राइब गरिदिउँ गाइज हाम्रो इन्फिनिटी भाइ हो उसकोमा गिभ अवे पनि चल्दैछ होला जस्तो लागेको छ मलाई समथिङ के फलोवर्स पुग्यो भने किलर दाइलाई भन्नुपर्छ रेड त किलरलाई भन्नुपर्छ कति आज रेड आज आउँदैन होला त्यसको एनिभर्सरी छ आज त्यसको त्यो आज आउँदिन जस्तो छ बिहान आएको थियो
Looking for a runner.
भन्नु पर्यो त उसैलाई त हामीले
Close that one. Maldini.
ओए दु छु 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 छु
Pedri. Can they get him away? It's made its way to him,
म्याचलाई म त्यो सोचिरहेको थिएँ यार यो
but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
कस्तो निल लाग्यो मा लाइभ आएकोमा आधी घन्टा भएको होइन निल लगाइसक्यो यहाँ लाइभ बस्नु के भने यस्तो तारले प्रगति हुन्छ त अनि
रनमती उल्टा गोल हान्दियो यार
म गरिदिन्छु तिम्रो रेड भन्दै थियो म पुऱ्याइदिन्छु तिम्रो सब्सक्राइबर्स भन्दै थियो म ओए नाइस निस्किनु रहेछ त यार त ए फिनोमिनल पास छ होइन यसमा नाइस नाइस शिवा 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 मार्सल टन फिनिस छ्या
के हुँदैछ यार रनमती हान्दियो स्योर ओए रनमती
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's on it. Can he get away? He's shifting through the gears here.
नाइस नाइस मार्सल टन हो यार मार्सल टन कमन गुलेट मार्सल टन छ तसँग
Thuram getting this one clear. Messi. Arsenal
मेरो लक छैन क्या रनमतीको बान जस्तो
themselves after that. That could well have been it.
नाइस शिवा नाइस शिवा 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 पेल पेल पेल
That's a key interception.
मार्सल टन कस्तो बेला यार
Ferdinand is there to clear. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he got rid because
ओए
हामीको पनि यस्तो ल्याङ वाला पर्छ त दिमाग तातिन्छ र हामीको नाति
that's just playing it safe and simple.
छ्या
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward.
गुलेट ओए गुलेटले मार्सल टन
No, that was very audacious.
देखो केटा लकले फकाने
Final whistle. Like the game, one that was always on a night.
चलिदिन्छु म यसलाई गेम पनि के हो के घोया जस्तो गेम हुन्छ रनमती होइन कति भयो स्ट्रिम गरेको भइसक्यो
छि छि छि
2 घन्टा पुराम केटा अनि म चलिदिन्छु यार म पिछा फेर्न आएँ वेट
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Now it's Owen. I have to say that was an exemplary
मेरो त लक
tackle.
खोया छ क्या
Stopped it
खोया
dead
वाला
in its
स्टाइलको
tracks. Oh, good looking ball. Oh, good ball.
अयो म कसम के हो कि मलाई त हाँसो लाग्छ त्यो गेम देखेर कस्तो मेरो के हान्छु के भइरहेछ हौ
It's Owen. Out to the right. Zanetti. Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Looking to play him in.
तँलाई खान्छ सब काउन्टर यार
Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Float it through. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's in a good... There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweet.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tellez gets it away. Pull it. That's tidy. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. João Cancelo. Puts him off it and wins back the ball. Shevchenko. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Neymar touches it back into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
भोल्टेज रन मती
Bullet. Messi. Yeah, that's a cute ball. Van der Ven kept aware. It is reclaimed easily. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. He's got tall.
त्यहाँबाट त्यस्तो मिठो कतस दिन्छ यार
Off target. He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
उनी त हेड गर्ने मेथड त्यो नै छैन
And it's Owen. Zanetti.
हान्दै मासुलाई
Owen. And the shots. Big moment.
ठिक छ नो वरिज ब्रो यति बेला आउनुपर्छ फेरि त्यो चार्जको टङ्ग पारेर पनि
It's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were at the finish.
since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they've never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And the shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and he...
Great shot! Goal!
That's the goal, bro.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the
Shot, surely! A crossbar!
आम्बो को खतरा हानेको थियो त्यहाँदेखि
Yeah. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think we're just about done here. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Cherki plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in. This is Forlan. Kane. Real chance!
उही झन्डै अफरै चलाउनु छिराइदिएको होला खेच्छ पाला
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely. He made his debut a few months into the
What a
season.
block at.
Didn't really get going until around the turn of the year. I remember their first home game of the new year in particular.
Oh yeah, when he scored the second goal that day, didn't he? Against opponents he would go on to join, and of course with whom he would become a champion.
Tremendous.
Again, block, good block.
It's going to be another corner, I think.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Good on
And
Mati.
now they can spring out of defence. Thuram makes the interception. Pedri. Now it's Messi.
That's the top clinical goal, man. What a goal, yeah.
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Yeah, me too, Andy, guy.
Motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No way through. Great vision. Good ball over the top.
Well, I'm not quite sure
No, my
he
hand.
needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Roberto Carlos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And the shot! Scored! Again, in 8 strikes, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
Wait,
he
on
didn't
can't
quite
go the
come
ball.
off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And it's Rooney. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a throw-in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Not this time, bro. Wait on Mati.
And the keeper's given it a Luis Suarez! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
के गरेको अब त्यहाँ चाहिँ
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Tar, always a very imposing presence at the back. Always over the line.
ल
He could be in here.
के भाङ खाएर आज क्या रनमा थियो यो बे
Can clear their lines. Rooney. It's Rooney! It's run loose. Who's going to
Hey,
be there? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall. You'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
हो दियो रनमा चाहिँ फेरि बल
Check gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that.
आहा
And he's really put himself on the line here. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Bullet. Now it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their second corner now. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's come back out to him. It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming
Shapes to shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Wait,
Mind
wait,
you,
in
you
Sunday.
would have thought that when the last one went in.
रनमा चाहिँ
providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Bale. Bale! Now, oh, he's been caught now. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's in. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious.
मैं तेरा हो तुम्हें तेरी राजा करता हूँ तुझसे बांधा.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, like the stream, share the stream के डाउ. मेरो त अहिले लस नै 40 भइसक्यो यार. त मेरो गेम पुरै बिग्रियो यार. खै के भयो यार मते.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are ready
Everybody
to
like
go
the stream, share the stream के
any
डाउ
minute.
यार. मेरो झन् दोस्तै बाजो अरे.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the
केही
game
छैन,
is-
ग्राइन्डिङ किप ग्राइन्डिङ है. म चाहिँ अब त्यही किप ग्राइन्डिङमै हो.
So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Joe, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked it up out wide.
अबे यार कता देखो मेरो भाइ.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Bullet. He's shifting through the gears. Real chance!
ओए पा के मिसारेको.
Done better, and he goes in.
के भएको कि मेरो विनिङ हेड किन विनिङ गर्दैन.
Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking to play him in. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to...
Let's go for the 10 less boys, come on,
No
yaar.
more, no less.
Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. Still goalless. And it's Shevchenko. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Shevchenko.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe caresses it through.
Go!
Yaya Toure. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Pedri with
Lo.
the challenge. And he
फल्यो अनुमति
And it's Maicon. Maicon's cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And he's managed to gift it back. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that intercept. We've reached half-time. Well, we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and
substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez.
that gets things going for the second half.
Number 11.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. Maldini. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Turan. Shevchenko. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Bullet. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Cruyff. A few chances to talk of. Jim, defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
ओए अब यसकोले कस्तै डुप्लिकेट हान्छ बे त्यो बल
Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Vieira threads one in.
ल
He has a look up. Picked out brilliantly. Bullet!
That's the goal, bro.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. We made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution on the field. Number 18,
Time for a
Ibrahimovic.
change in personnel.
Number 20,
A 1-0 lead established.
number 14.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Coming on the field. Number
So
7.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just yet.
Deftly away. And he's being shifted off it. He's and Messi! In he goes again.
Ooh.
Should have put
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rui Costa gets it away.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rui Costa gets into some space. Bale! Bale is flagged offside.
के भयो अफ चलाउनु म ताङबाट पुरै छिटिरहेको हामी बनाउँदै चलपल अनि हुँदैन पलपल तिमीलाई नै दिनेछु म हुँदैन चलपल तिमीबाट नै हो मनको कुरा सुन नभन न तिमी हो चलपल तिमी चलपल चलपल चलपल
Bangladesh really
तिमी
don't have
चलपल
choice
चलपल
there.
नगर न भनपर उही रनमती
Themselves a chance to
Great ball and he's in. Rui Costa!
That's the winning save, man.
And
Lovely.
that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was...
माया तिमी बिना तिमी नै तिमीलाई तिमी सामु पुग्छु जब मनमा कुरा आउँछन् त
fall. कोई बोल देना तो यार कि ना गोल सेलिब्रेशन का Sir, म बोले त यत्रो कतिजनाले हेरिरहेछ 7 जनाले हेरिरहेछ कोही बोल्दैन यार के फेरि ल दिनु अभी फल हैन यो त्यो फल हैन छ्या फल हो यार यो त डाइरेक्ट खुट्टा माने यार यस्तै गोल गर्थ्यो अहिले पनि जान्छ कि भनेर भयो यार मलाई यो कर्नर हान्न सिकाउ न यार मेरो भाइ वाचिङ साइलेन्टली गेम छोड्दैछ मेरो गेम के छोड्ने यार मेरो म नोकको sliding tackle.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game. But for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. It certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Let's go, get out, let's go. 8 likes आइसक्यो रहेछ ल ठिक छ ल
Maldini. Arsenal! The breakthrough strike. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get it or hit it? Perfection.
So a breakthrough already. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. And it's Hullet. Searching pass he's played there. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lam is very much the model of the modern day fullback. Oh, just skips past his man. Lam. Aim forwards. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Messi. And it's Lam. Drives it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Beckenbauer on a charge down the left. Now there's a fine ball. Pedri. Whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic note.
Teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Chat
and
गर्नु
they're
मजा
very
आउँछ
right
यार
Looking for the run. Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd have happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Beckenbauer. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's an imaginative pass. He's had a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Messi's cross. There's the header! Oh, should have put that away.
That could get
Really,
very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Could move up a gear here. Lam. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Shevchenko. That's a decent clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from them. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe.
लाडो खा म्याच जिक्ने जति बेला पनि त्यो भइरहेको आँटेको म्याच जिक्ने
In the end, for the once.
दाइ सरी दाइ तपाईँ अन्त चिकन कस्तो रिस छ त क्या उठ्नु भने माहाले चिकन ड्र माहाले जस्तो 5 गेम विनिङ स्ट्रिट लाग्छु फेरि ड्र 5 गेम विनिङ स्ट्रिट लाग्छु फेरि ड्र माहाले लामो जस्तो
नेटै नचल्दिरह ल के भएको कमेडी भइदिएर भर्खरै त ल माया यो त माया म त क्लिप राखिहालेँ त मेरो लस चाहिँ नजा है फेरि मेरो लस चाहिँ नजा अरू थाहा होइन मेरो लस हुन भएन जे गरिस् ठिक गरिस् ठिक गरेनस् तर मेरो लस हुन भएछ मेरो त झन् भाइ कुरा नगर लास्टको पनि लास्ट यु वन यस यही त हो नि हामीलाई चाहिने कि यस्तै चाहिने हो कि यस्तै लस छु अरे कहाँ भाइ यार कहाँ लस भन्ने कि तिमी फेरि यार थ्याट मन यो फर्मेसन खेल्न लाग्यो भाइ अब यो फर्मेसनले लास्टै पेले यार मलाई यो पेप्पेले मलाई यो लास्टै ड्रा यार यिनीहरूले यो इभेन्टमा यार पेप्पे ल्याएर माला पेप्पेले लास्टै पेल्दियो मलाई
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football.
9 people are watching.
We're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Streamलाई लाइक गरौँ है गाइस लाइक गरौँ शेयर गरौँ है
We're underway here.
चिकन
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter. But with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Better at all, is it? It's a way more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Forlan. Mateus' delivery. And they've got rid. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They've got to make this
यो
nice and
भन्दा
quick.
ओभरलेको जुगाड छैन भाइ ओभरलेको यो
Demonstrating his
चलेन
defensive quality there.
दामी थियो यार ओभरले यार
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it
यसको
goes.
जुगाड छैन मेरो
Hopefully,
भाइ
a football match
कसैले
will
जुगाड
break out
गर्नु
soon. Bebeto was steaming forward. And Bebeto! And it's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bebeto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nesta attempts a clearance.
ल्यापटपबाट हो मलाई सिकाउँदा तर नेटले तान्छिङ नै
Newcastle with the corner. There first.
ओबिएस हो ओबिएसबाट हो
Gets it
ओबिएसबाट
away.
सिकाउँदा
And now they can spring out of defence.
नत्र म ओबिएसबाटै गर्छु
Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass.
ओबिएसबाट
Pullet taking charge of the dead ball.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
गोल
It's Vieira.
एउटा
Caresses
कुराबाट
it
सिकाएको
through.
थियो त्यो
And he's heaved it away.
एकचोटि सुरुमा त
30 minutes gone.
ओपन गर्दाखेरि के त्यही हो कि कुन कस्तो ओए
Ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Cristiano
अनि
Ronaldo.
ओबिएसबाट कुन एप
And this is
सब्सक्रिप्सन
Forlan.
पनि लिदिन भन्यो नि एक्चुअली याद छ त्यो पनि गर्नुपर्छ
Maldini gets over and intercepts.
अनि म
Shevchenko.
यो स्ट्रिम च्याम्पको सब्सक्रिप्सनै हटाइदिन्छु
Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
बेकार
Now it's Forlan. Forlan crosses.
There's much
Can he finish? Taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Bebeto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
त्यही गर्नुपर्छ कि आज
What do you think you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss would be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. Expect to see the same positive intent,
म तिमीलाई कल गर्छु
same purpose again.
मेरो छुट्टी छ म त्यो पनि बुझाइदियो त राम्रो अस्ति बुझाउनु त बुझाएको थियो बिर्सियो मैले
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! The second half starts straight into life. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, deny accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Makaleli. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can they get him away? Bebeto! He's got plenty of space out wide here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Arsenal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Messi. Makalele has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that could set him on his way. And Bebeto! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bebeto deserves a lot of credit for his
Nike मैले
willingness to
भन्नु
make
चाहिँ
those
उसको
runs.
भन्नाले कस्तो
The
इस्यु
passers
भन्दा
will
म यतिकै यो
always have an option with him.
स्ट्रिम नगरिकन खेल्छ
And
नि
Shevchenko.
के भन्दा स्मुथ चलिरहेको जस्तो फिल भइरहेछ क्या गेम
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Over to the left.
स्ट्रिम गरेर चाहिँ स्मुथ चलिरहेको
Mateus. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
It's gone.
नाइस नाइस
Bebeto.
नाइस नाइस
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's the keeper's ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mateus. And this is Forlan.
wrong time
Arsenal
Wrong place.
are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's White. Cross into the box. Terrific there. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Newcastle could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bit...
And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive.
त्यो गेम बिग्रिसक्यो केटा मेरो होइन
नाइस नाइस माइकल नाइस
त्यसमा फोटो गाइस टु मस्ट गुड नाइट बाइट बाई है त सबजनालाई